Welcome back, YouTube and fellow berserkers. Today we're going to go save a small yew tree that is growing just above the ridge at a Viking camp. You saw previously in one of my videos, I filmed it quickly as I was passing by the to pick up the tinder mushroom, and we're going to go save that tree because in the spring the farmers, they mow the side of that road and that tree will be cut down. So we're going to save it, we're going to put it in a plant pot, we're going to grow it, and then eventually put it in a permanent home. So let's go save a tree. Well, there it is, right on the road. And as you see, right here in the summer, the farmers drive their big tractors down this road, and that tree there, it just sprouted out of the ground, and by the summertime, surely it'd be mowed over. So we're gonna give this yew tree a safe place. We're gonna take it back to the Viking camp and put it in a flower pot and let it grow for a little bit, for probably a year or so, and then we're gonna find it a safe new home. And we're just going to take this real quick and take enough of the earth out. Safely give it enough of its roots. Careful to see when the tree actually moves so that I can spare as many of the roots as possible so that I don't harm the tree, so I can get underneath of it. Okay, then we're going to put it in here. So we're back at the camp now. Got my little yew tree. The Latin name for yew is Taxus baccata. We'll blend that in here. I'm getting good at that. And we're gonna put it in a proper. I recycle these a lot, so I keep and find these at the garbage dump, and I bring them back because I always try to save certain type of plants, especially for my bees. So I'm always using these plants, and I'm always reusing these containers for these flower pots until they're absolutely broken, and then I take them to the recycling. But I'm glad I had this one. This is perfect size for this little tree. I'm going to place it in here a couple centimeters below the rim in some fresh plant earth, and then cover it completely in leaves to help it from the frost, to protect it from the frost. And since yew trees grow very, very slowly, this tree will probably take 4 or 5 years to reach about 1 meter height. So I'll probably leave it in this and see if it survives the first year or two. And if it gradually grows, I'll find a nice place along a shade line, because yew trees, when they're young, they need to grow in the shade so that they don't boil in the sun. But once they get old, they can handle all kinds of weather: dry, wet, cold. They're pretty tough trees. The yew has almost gone extinct in Europe because of during the Middle Ages, it's been used for war bows and has been harvested mostly almost out of extinction. And it's also a great furniture wood in the, say, mid-1500s to almost the last 100 years ago. They're still used for furniture. And now it's very, very rare to find a yew tree growing wild in the forest. And we're really happy to have saved this one. So we're going to put it in this flower pot, and it's going to be a nice little add-on to my little garden experiment here. And hopefully it'll grow. Now, a lot of people complain it's not very Viking authentic. I have a lot of plastic here, but to make these plants grow, to run all of these trees, to water all these trees in the summertime, I understand I need a lot of water. And it's really, having a wooden pail it's first of all, they're very, very expensive. And secondly, it's not very efficient. And to get the garden to grow properly and to have the resources I need a lot of water jugs, which you will see here and there. I do try to hide them out of the videos as much as I can, but they're heavy and they're just always all over the place. And so that's why you see a lot of this modern stuff. It's really hard to acquire antique-looking items at a fair price, and then I need a lot of them, so they would just be sitting around rotting in the rain as well, versus these plastic ones. They last a little longer. So I hope that's an understanding factor. So let's put this in the flower pot, put some leaves on it, and then we're going to go see if we can enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. It looks like it's going to snow today. It's actually really cold, and it was a light frost out this morning, and we're hoping for snow, so we'll see what happens. We're going to take a walk down the valley. I always have a stockpile of some flower earth here, because I'm always working on projects and trying to grow new things, and some things don't work out, and I sometimes even salvage plants from the plant dump. We have what's called a Grünabschnittplatz. It's where when you cut your hedges at your house, you have to take them to a special location that's for biodegradables, like your hedges and old branches and trees and the grass that you cut. It's a special biodegradable dump, and people just take all kinds of things. And I have 3 really small yew trees that are growing now really nicely that I saved about a year ago, and they're doing pretty well. They're going to relocate here probably in the next, this coming up summertime, to a place where they're probably going to stay and grow as well, maybe alongside this one. And I give those little trees a chance, and they're making themselves out pretty well. So put the hole in here. Let's get this all done. Okay, little yew tree. I'll put you in here. Plant earth around there. Okay. And now I'm going to go get a bunch of leaves, and I'm going to fill this up around here to insulate the roots so that they have protection against the frost. So we're going to go do that real quick. Some of the earth there. Go get some leaves from the forest. All right. Now we're going to put the leaves in here. Photosynthese noch geht. So ein bisschen ausspitzen lassen. So. Okay. So. Alright, there we have it. Perfect. Now if I had an extra one of those bags there, I'd probably wrap it around as well. We're going to set it right here. Perfect spot for it. My extra beeswax. Heavy. All right, now it's got an extra layer of insulation. Just gonna set it right there. All right, looks good to me. So we're gonna let that sit probably until the spring. So I hope you enjoyed our little Save a Yew tree video. And today is the third day of Christmas, 26th. I guess that's the third day of Christmas, I don't know. But so we're out doing Save a Tree in the cold. So that's it, YouTube. Like always, stay safe and see you soon.